Hello everyone. Today my partner and I will talk a little about tourism. Tourism is one of the most important economic sectors in the world, and in many areas it is the only main source of investment and employment. On the other hand, traveling for leisure purposes has evolved from an experience reserved for very few people into something enjoyed by many. That's why it is very important to know how the evolution of tourism was and its most relevant aspects or contributions. Now, what is tourism? It is an activity where both the host population and the visiting population participate in it. Basic definitions. Excursionist is a traveler that stays less than 24 hours in a destination. Tourist is a person who travels or visits a place for pleasure. Trip is a journey in which you go somewhere, usually for a short time, and come back again. Tourist attraction is a place of interest that a tourist visits. Early ages. People traveled for food, water, weather, and curiosity. The first vehicles appeared: camels, mules, and horses. Traveling was made by roads and by boats. Middle Ages. People started to travel for leisure, sports, or religious purposes. The Greeks developed coin currency to help the travelers, which means that travelers carried coins to exchange instead of goods to barter. The Roman Empire had a road network with 90,000 kilometers. Development. In the beginning, people traveled for education purposes. Then they started to travel for pleasure. The Industrial Revolution occurred. The first airplane flight was in 1903. Thomas Cook was an English businessman and the first travel agent to make the first organized trip by train, and he was also the creator of the first leisure travel agency. Modern tourism. People traveled because it was cheaper and faster. The revolution of transportation and the construction of railways. Global to sustainable tourism. The internet changes the world, and it is easier to plan a trip. Tourism is seen as a tool to fight poverty and maintain heritage.
The main components of the travel industry are attraction, transportation, infrastructure, accommodation, basic services, tourism development, promotion, and ancillary services. Other components are distribution channels such as tour operators and travel agents. Also, tourists, the communities, and the government. Sufficient transportation is necessary to, from, and within the destination. The infrastructure, water supply, sewage, electric power, telecommunication must be in good condition in order to be able to receive tourists. Accommodation is the 20 or 30% of tourist expenditure. The basic services includes beverage and food. They should be at a good price. It must be accessible and have a variety. The destination should have entertainment places, shopping facilities, general stores, restaurants, bars. The destination must be promoted, have promotional leaflets, brochures, websites, and tourist information center. Ancillary services include travel insurance, medical services, police services. Attractions can be natural, such as beaches or mountains, or cultural, such as museums or galleries. Tourism superstructure. In tourism, the superstructure consists of public or private organizations that help deliver a better experience or service to the tourist by regulating, promoting, or coordinating the tourism activity. They could be national or international. Hotel industry. The hotel industry deals with guest accommodation, also offer food and drinks and other types of services, depending on the type or category. The hotel industry not only refers to hotels but also motels, resorts, hostels, inns, small lodges, bed and breakfast, and other forms of overnight accommodation. The global hotel industry is dominated by hotel chains. The bigger ones are Wyndham Worldwide, Marriott International, Hilton, and Best Western. The concept of hospitality is about receiving guests in a spirit of goodwill. Good quality is the goal of every service provider, and to achieve an excellent quality service is necessary a good communication. The very first moment of a guest will mark the impression of the hotel. It's like the moment of truth. Also, it's important the appearance and the attitude of the employees. Speaking English language among hospitality employees is important. No matter where in the world the guests come from, it's an universally accepted language. As important is the language is the customer services. Employees who treat customers with warmth, empathy, and respect and professionalism will be more successful. Conclusion. After watching this video, the history and the most important aspect of tourism should be clear. But in case of some doubts, remember that tourism is the activities of people traveling and staying in places outside their usual environment for leisure, business, or other purposes for not more than one consecutive year. Also, you should be able to understand the main components of the travel industry, the history of the tourism, the superstructure, and the hotel industry. Thank you.